Hi, welcome to Tiny Blue Girl Yoga. So, as we reel in back from the holidays, here is a short yoga sequence that you can do to release some of the tension from your body and to reconnect with the way that you breathe in your practice. So, we'll meet in our child's pose, hands and knees down on the floor, sitting on the heels, extending the arms forwards, and just kind of melting down to the ground. Notice how the back body feels. Breathe into the tight spots that you might be feeling. And maybe connect with an intention. Maybe you have a New Year's resolution that you would like to dedicate your practice to. A goal that you are aiming for. Or maybe something that you are manifesting into your lives. Just repeating that intention to yourself a couple of times. Long deep breath in and long deep breath out. Slowly roll up to tabletop position, lining up the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Cat and cow. On an in-breath, drop the belly down, tilt the chin, tailbone to the sky. Exhale, push away from the mat, round the spine, and look down to the thighs. We go again. Inhale, arch the back, widen to the heart. Exhale, push, and round the spine. 3 more. Inhale, arch, releasing tension from the back body. Exhale, round, connecting with the breaths. Again, inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, round the back. One last. Inhale, arch the spine. And then exhale, round the back. Neutralize the spine, resetting with the back body. Now keep the hips on top of the knees and let's take our puppy dog pose. Crawl the hands forwards and let the chest and the forehead melt down to the floor. Creating that arching for the spine that allows us to expand a little bit more through our front body. Stay here or tilt the chin forwards and rest the chin on the mat. Noticing how this feels for the neck. Maybe you feel a deeper stretch as well for your shoulders, upper spine, middle spine, lower back. Breathing in and breathing out. Crawl the hands backwards and come back up into tabletop position. Preparing for thread the needle. Open the right arm out to the side and up to the sky. Thread that arm underneath the left, bringing the shoulder and the side of the head down onto the floor. And just take a moment to settle into the pose. Noticing how this feels for the shoulders, noticing how this feels for the back body. Breathing in and breathing out. Slowly unwind and let's do the same thing on the other side. Reach the left arm out and then up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, thread that arm underneath the right, bringing the left shoulder and the side of the head onto the floor. Spiral and open out the chest a little bit more to the side. Noticing how this feels once again on the shoulders and the upper back. Inhale and exhale. Slowly unwind and rotate back into tabletop position. Transition to a downward facing dog, curling the toes and lifting the hips up to the sky, forming an inverted V position with the body. Pedal out the knees, bending one knee at a time, pushing the opposite heel as flat as possible to the mat, and just noticing how this feels on the backs of the legs. Now start to walk the feet forwards, taking as many steps as needed. And once we arrive at the front, have the feet hips width apart. Interlace the fingers and bring the hands behind the head. Allow the body to weigh down in this shape, micro-bending the knees so that you're not hyperextending the legs. And you create a little bit more length on the back. Breathing in and breathing out. Dangle the arms down. And then slowly, bone by bone, roll up to a standing position. On an in-breath, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, take a forward fold and bow down towards the legs. Dive down towards the thighs. On an in-breath, look forwards and find a flat spine, lengthening the back body. Exhale, step the right foot to the back. Take a big lunge. And then lower the right knee down to the floor for low lunge. Stabilize the stance and begin to sweep the arms up to the sky. Stabilize in this low lunge position by pushing actively onto the front foot and the back shin. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the hands down to the floor. Step the feet back into downward facing dog, that inverted V position with the body. Pedal out the knees once again. Nice and slow. Feeling those spaces behind the legs, stretching out the backs of the thighs. And again, begin to walk the feet forwards, taking as many steps as you need, nice and slow. Reaching all the way forwards with the feet hips width apart. This time, sweep the arms around your back, interlacing the fingers and bringing the arms as far away from the back body as possible. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. And breathe more space onto the shoulders and the backs of your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, dangle the arms down. Slowly roll up bone by bone. Once upright, circle the arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, take a forward fold, dive down towards the legs, reach down for the floor. Gaze ahead on an in-breath, lengthening the back. Exhale, step the left foot backwards and gently lower the left knee down. Find that low lunge, sweeping the arms up, pushing actively onto that front foot, pressing actively onto the back shin, relaxing through the shoulders, relaxing through the face, breathing in and breathing out. Release the hands down and make your way once again into downward facing dog, that inverted V position with the body. roll forwards into a plank and slowly descend down to the ground, preparing for a back bend. Point the toes back and flatten the hands alongside the chest and begin to lift the heart up to a height that feels good for the spine. You can stay low in baby cobra or maybe push a little bit more and come up into a high cobra. Now, once you've found your back bend of choice, just gaze over towards one shoulder and then slowly switch, gaze over to the other shoulder. And just do this a couple more times, nice and slow, gazing side to side, feeling the spaces surrounding the neck, breathing more length onto the back body, breathing more expansion in the belly and the chest. Stabilize at the center, inhale, slightly tilt the chin up. And then exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the floor. Press up to tabletop. And then cross at the shins and come into an easy seated position. On an in-breath, reach the arms up. Exhale, take a twist to the right, placing the left hand onto the right knee. Right hand behind you and look over your right shoulder. Wringing out any tension on the back body with this gentle twist. Great pose as well for improvement of our digestive functions. On an in-breath, sweep the arms upwards. And then exhale, take that twist on the other side, right hand to knee, left hand behind you. Gaze over your left shoulder. And then on an in-breath, reach arms upwards. Exhale, gather the prayer hands down towards the heart center. Close the eyes and just take a moment to recognize the spaces that you were able to create. Recognize this time that you have carved out for yourself. And embracing that connection that we were able to create with our intention and our breaths. Bowing down in a state of gratitude. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.